Recently, garlic has become much cheaper where I live, so I often buy a little more to use gradually. Hello, it's great to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. But before, I used to leave whole garlic cloves in plastic bags and put them in the refrigerator, and the result was that the garlic spoiled very quickly. Mold, sprouts, and some even became soft and rotten. After trying many different methods, I've kept only a few simple, easy-to-follow methods that are truly effective for everyday cooking. If you've ever experienced this, let's try them together. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. First method. If you often buy garlic in bulk and want a neat, economical, and effective way to store it, you should try this. I keep the garlic cloves whole without peeling them. The outer layer is a natural protective barrier, helping to retain the aroma, reduce dryness, and slow down sprouting. Next, I wrap each clove in a paper towel just enough to completely cover the garlic. This small step is very important, especially on humid days. Then, I put the garlic in a dry cardboard box. I don't pack it too tightly. I always leave space for air circulation. Cardboard boxes are much more breathable than plastic bags or containers. After arranging them, I place the box in a dark, dry, well-ventilated place, away from sunlight and humidity. No refrigerator, no special tools needed. Since using this method, my garlic rarely spoils, sprouts less, and retains its aroma. When needed, I just take out a few cloves, peel them, and use them right away. If you often buy garlic in large quantities and want a simple, cost-effective, and efficient way to preserve it, try this tip. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. The next method. If you want to store garlic more neatly, cleanly, and conveniently for immediate use, this is worth trying. With this method, I peel off the outer skin, separating each clove of garlic but without crushing it. First, I choose cloves that are still firm, not bruised or soft. Even a single spoiled clove can affect the entire jar. After separating the cloves, I let them air dry completely for about 30 to 60 minutes. This step is very important because damp garlic will easily mold when placed in the jar. Next, I prepare a clean, dry glass jar with a tight-fitting lid. I don't use plastic jars because they don't retain odors and are less stable for long-term storage. At the bottom of the jar, I put 1 to 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Baking soda has a mild moisture-absorbing and deodorizing effect, keeping the environment inside the jar dry. Then, I place a thin piece of paper towel on top of the baking soda. Then add the garlic cloves. This method prevents the baking soda from coming into direct contact with the garlic, while still allowing it to absorb moisture. I arrange the garlic moderately, not compressing it tightly, then seal the jar tightly. Finally, I place the jar in a dark, cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. No refrigeration needed. Since using this method, my garlic stays dry, sprouts less, doesn't get moldy, and retains its natural aroma. When I need to cook, I just open the lid and take out the amount I need, which is very quick and convenient. Preserving pre-processed garlic. First, slice the garlic into thin, not too thick slices. The slices should be uniform for even preservation. Do not wash the garlic after slicing. If the garlic is still wet, pat it dry before putting it in the bag. Spread the garlic slices on a tray or plate. Leave in a well-ventilated place for 15 to 30 minutes. Gently blot with a paper towel if it is still damp. The drier the garlic, the longer it will last. Divide the garlic according to the number of servings for each cooking session. Place the garlic in a small Ziploc bag. Do not overfill, just a thin layer. Use your hands to squeeze out excess air from the bag. Pull the zip tightly. You can use a straw to remove excess air if desired. Less air, less oxidation and slower spoilage of garlic. Storage time: refrigerator 2 to 4 days. Freezer 6 to 12 months. When using frozen, no need to thaw completely. Add directly to the dish. In my opinion, this is an extremely convenient, neat, and worthwhile way to preserve sliced garlic in a modern kitchen. Preserving whole garlic bulbs. Prepare whole garlic bulbs that are firm, mature, with dry, undamaged skins. Cut off any excess dry roots, if present. Do not wash the garlic, simply shake it gently to remove dust. If the garlic is still slightly damp after purchase, dry it in a cool place for 1 to 2 days before storing. Lay a layer of dry newspaper at the bottom of the basket. Sprinkle a thin layer of lime powder onto the paper. Just spread it evenly, no need to make it thick. The layer of paper prevents the lime from flying away and also avoids direct contact between the garlic and the lime. Arrange the garlic cloves in 1 to 2 layers, not too densely. Spread the cloves slightly apart to prevent air trapping. You can add a thin layer of paper on top if you wish. Store the garlic basket in a dry, well-ventilated place, away from direct sunlight and away from the stove and sink. A dry kitchen corner, a high shelf, or a dry storage room are ideal locations. Garlic can be stored for 6 to 10 months, or even a year. This is one of the most effective, durable, and worthwhile ways to preserve whole garlic cloves at home. Preserving peeled garlic. Peel the garlic cloves completely. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Discard any cloves that are bruised, have yellow spots, or have a strange smell. Only use fresh, firm garlic for pickling so that the jar of pickled garlic will last longer. Rinse the garlic quickly with clean water. You can soak the garlic in diluted salt water for 5 minutes, optional. Remove from the water and drain completely. The garlic must be completely dry before soaking to prevent spoilage. Remove from the water and drain completely. The garlic must be completely dry before soaking to prevent spoilage. Put the garlic in the jar. Pour white vinegar over the garlic until it is completely submerged. You can add half a teaspoon salt to make the garlic crispier. Keep the lid tightly closed. The garlic must always be submerged in vinegar to prevent mold. To store the jar of garlic in a cool, dry place, avoid direct sunlight. Ready to eat after 5 to 7 days, tastes better after 2 to 3 weeks, keeps well for 2 to 6 months. If stored in the refrigerator, it can last longer. This is a very common, easy to apply, and extremely convenient way to preserve peeled garlic in the kitchen. Whether you have a lot of garlic or just a little, choose the method that suits you best and is most convenient. For me, these tips are simple and easy to do, helping garlic last longer and making cooking easier. If you find these methods helpful, save them for later or share them with your family to save money and reduce waste. I hope you always feel happy in the kitchen. See you in the next kitchen tips.